What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Ben and Jason Video Cast. I'm Jason.
And I'm Ben.
And this week, we took a little detour and went to Charlotte to a horror convention.
Yes.
Obviously, one of our favorite things is horror movies.
Stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the last con that we went to was it gaming and anime?
Yeah,
It was in Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah, it was a gaming and anime convention.
Yeah, so this one was a bigger con, but it was like one big dealer room, I would say.
Now, as you're about to see, it was like a really big dealer room. They had a lot of stuff. Ironically, though, we didn't buy like maybe one thing between us.
Yeah.
And you'll see a picture of what I got here. It was pretty cool, but the real story is what happened before and while we was here. Jason, Jason, he's into a lot of stuff.
I am into so much stuff.
So I got a couple gummies, right? And I like to take them. I think they make me feel good. I got him one, and it about killed him. Literally, as you can see here, he is huddled over the back seat, and he was throwing up and sick, and we was sat in the parking lot for 3 hours. My bad, buddy. I was fine.
Yeah.
But, so, we didn't get to the con until... So it was like 2 hours or so before we actually went. Once he started feeling better, we went inside, and I thought it was impressive for what they had. Your usual fan art stuff, your toys, your collectibles, your movie posters, that kind of stuff. It was cool. Under the different circumstances, I think we would have stayed there longer.
Yeah.
But I liked it. What did you think?
So, I mean, once I actually felt better, because I was not feeling good.
Oh yeah, that had me worried about it.
And my body, I don't think reacts well to whatever that gummy was. And apparently it's like something to do with the gelatin that they make it out of, and I had like some kind of reaction to it. But me and drugs don't get along, I guess. So once I actually started feeling better, which it did take a few hours, and my fiance really wasn't in the mood to walk around at that point because she was dealing with me laying in the back seat, and
I ruined it for everybody.
Yeah, so it wasn't the best con we've been to.
I was fine. I was like, whoa, this is cool. I felt pretty good.
Yeah, not me. But the actual con itself, I mean, I think it was a pretty big con in comparison to the Baltimore and New Jersey cons that we go to, because it had Robert Englund was there, so it had the bigger names.
As you can see in this footage, so you would walk in through the convention doors, and most dealer rooms, it's all centered in a central location. Well, you could go in, buy your ticket, but they had booths, kind of an outside area with just tons of stuff and some pretty cool, like, vintage, about like Spooky the Ghost, if you remember, our late mascot, stuff like that. And then you would go inside, and it was even bigger. Yeah, I mean, you could have, if you was looking for anything specific, you would probably have found it there.
Yeah, and I mean, when we were walking around, there was a bunch of stuff to see and to experience, and like I said, we would have probably have stayed longer. Ben actually went in while I was dying in the back seat, but there was a lot of stuff there that obviously is not at smaller cons. So I would have liked to have been there earlier in the day, because by the time that we got in, it was almost like it was getting wrapped up.
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't that. I mean, there were still people in there, but it wasn't, like a jam-packed con.
Yeah, I would have liked to have went possibly next year and have a little more cash on me, and to I've seen stuff I like movie prop type stuff and things like that. Would have been cool.
Yeah.
To get. I mean, it wasn't like we're shooting up heroin.
That's on our next episode.
Sweet! This Friday the 13th poster.
Ironically, that would probably get more views.
Oh, yeah?
Oh man. Yeah. So overall, con decent. But we are getting ready to go to another con that's in
South Carolina, Greenville, and this is a Comic Con. So you've been to an anime and gaming con with me. Have you been to a comic?
We went to, didn't we go to one in Knoxville one time? I mean, you rode down.
Oh, that wasn't just, that was in Chattanooga. That was Chattanooga. That's kind of it wasn't an exclusive comic book con. It was more of a, multifaceted pop culture con.
Yeah, because I remember, like, I remember that one though, and it seemed like they had a ton of like comic book.
I mean, yeah, but
vendors, I guess there.
Yeah, I mean,
but an actual like comic con, or
right? Yeah, more. So like my favorite's Heroes Con, which I've talked about before. So this past Sunday, I went to the local college, ETSU, East Tennessee State University, and they have an anime con there. And I went last year with a friend of mine, and as you can see, I went here, and it's small, but it's cool. It's got some local cosplayer talent, and you can see the pictures I took. I bought like a Star Trek thing, or a Star Trek keychain thing. That's the only thing I got, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I went. You know, when it's that local, you can't not go. I mean, I
didn't go.
Oh, you didn't get the Oh, this is awesome! Wow, yeah! Free!
I didn't get the invite to Knoxville the day before either. But so the ETSU con probably was a smaller con compared to the one that we're getting ready to go to.
Yeah, they had like some voice actors and artists and stuff from the industry. Granted, it was just a few names, but if you was really into the behind the scenes and how stuff was made, then you'd recognize them.
Yeah.
From series like Dragon Ball and Demon Hunter and stuff like that. It was worth it. Now, what's weird, being an anime convention, a whole convention based off Japanese animation, no DVD sales. Me and Joel, we went last year, and you have all these dealers, booths. You've got mostly artists with their kind of arts and crafts style fan art and stuff, and then you've got the figurines and things. No DVDs, no anime DVDs. We noticed that last year, so I don't know why.
You think it's like you think it's not specific to that convention, they won't let them sell DVDs, or do you think it's just because most things are the streaming? And
to be honest with you, I don't know. I wouldn't say that was because most things with the streaming, because as Joel could tell you, a lot of those DVDs and stuff are collector's items.
Yeah.
Because they'll come from a distributor, company in Japan over here, and then they only make so many of them. It's a collector thing within itself. So I wouldn't say that. I don't know why, but both years, this year and last year, there was no DVD, Blu-ray, whatever. So that's kind of strange, because a whole con based off a media, you would think that media would be there to purchase.
unless they have like a some kind of thing in their contract that says that nobody can sell DVD related material or something like that.
But it was cool. It's really colorful. Anime conventions are one of my favorite, because I love Asian and Japanese stuff in general and that kind of thing. So it's always my favorite to go to, other than horror. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah. And this Comic Con that we're getting ready to go to, I haven't really been to a true Comic Con. I would, though, one day like to go to the one in San Diego. That would be the big Comic Con stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of shows with guests like from Stranger Things, from Walking Dead, from all the major shows somehow end up at that Comic Con. So.
And you have like the main stars. You don't have the one-off actor that shows up to the smaller ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was there one time on the show. But yeah, it was
the con that we it was either canceled or that we didn't go to in New Jersey this year. Dexter, I think, was supposed to be there.
Okay, yeah, I know you're talking about. That
Michael C. Hall. So I would have liked to. And normally we go to these cons and we never really meet. Like I'm not big on celebrities or anything like that, but that's one character I would have got his autograph though, because I was a big Dexter fan.
So on talking about celebrities, I never did either. I've got some candid photos of. By that I mean, so let me back up. The very first convention I ever went to was Dragon Con when I was 18, and I went and got a autograph with the late George Romero, and that was awesome. That's the only time that I've got an autograph from a quote-unquote celebrity. I wanted at one time to try to get the original Power Rangers autographs, because there are a lot of them. Amy Jo Johnson, the late Jason David Frank, them, they would go to a lot of them. So it was easy, like $35, $75, you get it. So other than the Yellow Ranger, it was something that I could do. But I mean, I don't know. It's paying that much just for somebody's name.
Yeah. For
me anyway. I mean, I'm so glad I got George Romero's, but I would rather just buy like a movie prop or something from the movie and have that, because it's the characters that I like.
Well, I would have had, I mean, I agree that, I mean, I would rather spend money on an actual item to have. But I would have had Dexter sign a poster.
Oh, yeah.
Or sign something, and then frame that.
Yeah.
And so that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Just walking up to somebody and pay them to have a picture with them, I've never really, that's not,
So,
or to meet them, I guess.
Again, I've been saying this a lot. The late Sid Haig, I remember seeing him at Fanboy years ago, and then the last time I seen him was at a con, was at the Monster Mania in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, that we went to a couple years ago. And it's just, obviously when someone passes away, at least for me, the first thought was, should have got the autograph.
Yeah.
And, now you ain't going to, obviously. So I would say at some point, we will get somebody's autograph. But
we might have them on the show one day.
You never know.
Do you have my autograph? That's the question.
Yeah, so we don't buy it, but here we will charge you.
Check out that merch that we got.
Yeah.
This con coming up though should be a good one. We plan on filming on the way down, and then do our typical. Well, probably I haven't looked up, but we'll probably go and try to find some places around the con too. Last time that we went to Charleston, South Carolina, I think we ended up going to a comic book store that was recommended, or a
collector
store. Yeah, that somebody recommended at the con. So that was pretty cool.
Outside that was awesome.
So we might try to do a similar thing.
And I think that would be cool for the viewers, is not just us at the convention, us going out and showing you the city or the town or whatever, and just an overall experience. I think would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to going, and we hope you will join us on that
exaggerated arm movements.
The inflatable wavy arm guy. Oh man. All right. So yes.
New and wild.
Oh, all right. So yeah, hopefully we'll be back on schedule to start doing more cons upload. I was in Ireland for 2 weeks, hence the hat. So we didn't get a chance.
I was in Carter County,
hence the hat. Hopefully we'll be back on the schedule, and looking forward to this coming convention, and yeah, be sure to, if you recommend a convention,
Yeah, tell us.
let us know in the comments, or what's your favorite part. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll try to make it happen. So
Yeah, we won't try, we will.
we will make it happen. So yeah, be sure to like and subscribe, and till the next one, I'm Jason.
And I'm Ben.
Peace.
Later.